Alrighty, welcome to episode 9 of Black Hole's Let's Play series. I was just doing some mining. Check my mining backpack. You see I got a bunch of coal. A bunch of other stuff too. Anyway, oh you know what? Sorry, put all this stuff back just a second. It's time to show off one of the interesting features of these backpacks and what makes them better than more than just inventories. So all these things I want to be pulverized and then smelted, right? Well, if I hold shift and right click on this inventory, boom, it put everything that was in the backpack into the inventory. Right there. Cool, huh? I gotta admit, I often forget about that. I modified this to replace the iron pipes here with just gold pipes, and it works great. So that each time it comes out, it chooses 50-50, but if it goes this way, hits the iron pipe and turns around. Awesome. That's got to be because they're thermal expansion machines. I'm still convinced that if they were not thermal expansion machines, the items would be going back up into them. So we'll see about that. Got some kinds of shards, some uranium, water shard. Snowing outside. Nice. Put that away. I'll show you. Well, I'm gonna get to using the aluminum at some point. Where'd this iron come from? I don't remember where that iron came from. Where did I get it? I didn't get that from zombie kills. Lots of coal. Because today we're going to be making coal. We're going to take this coal and make diamonds out of it. Yes. Alrighty. One other thing I was going to do while I was here was make a second pulverizer. This one puts everything into the furnace, which is great for metals and things, but I'm going to need to pulverize all of this coal into coal dust. And I don't want that to be smelted. Well, it can't. I want that to go straight to the pipe and up to this chest. So, charcoal. So I'm going to make a second pulverizer, put it right here, get a hopper, another locker on top of that. I think I'll just do that off camera. Be back after I'm done with that. Alright, so now this pulverizer is for metals that need to be pulverized and then smelted. And then this pulverizer is for things that just need to be pulverized. Now put things straight down and come back up here. Okay, so let's put in there all of our coal. And this is step 1. Grind it up. Either in a pulverizer or in the macerator or macerator, which comes with industrial craft. There go coal dust, charcoal. That's coal. How did that coal get in there? I must have placed it in there accidentally. Charcoal. I need to take some of that, make torches with, and the rest of it to make even more steel. Okay, coal dust. It's gonna take a while. Flint. We're gonna need flint. So it's a good thing that we can macerate gravel, or pulverize gravel to get flint. Okay. You know what? Temporarily, that one's busy too. Okay, it's gonna take a while. Either way. Okay, take some of the coal dust, get 8, put it around a piece of flint to make a coal ball. This is where the compressor comes in. You compress the coal ball. Oh, I put that rubber wood that was in here. when it got extracted, it came out as sticky resin. I suspect that that's GregTech making more changes to stuff. Because normally it comes out as just one rubber for each resin, or each wood. But I assume it's GregTech that changed it to sticky resin, which is great, because each sticky resin is extracted to 3 rubber. Triple the rubber. Okay, compressed coal ball. Alright, now we're gonna need 8 of these to get to the next step. So this is gonna take a while. Plus we're gonna need more flint. Okay, okay, well, next thing, I got all this sawdust. Do it like, craft it like that to get compressed sawdust. Then you can smelt this to get, charcoal. Okay. Is there anything else? Ah, yes, there is one more thing else. See these 2 steel ingots? They're both steel, but they're different. This is what happens when you have multiple mods that add the same thing. Now, GregTech has this neat little feature called the, what does he call it? The Ore Dictionary Unificator. Oh, I should mention, even though they're different items, they're in the Ore Dictionary, so they can be used to do the same things. So they can both be crafted together. You can even craft them as, for example, steel pickaxe, steel pickaxe. So I mean, it doesn't matter. They still work the same, but it's annoying to have the 2 different kinds. So there are several ways to fix this problem. One of them, you could just craft them into nuggets and then craft them back into ingots. There is something called the from the Omni Tools mod, the Forge Lexicon, crafted like so, which allows you to transmute one type of metal into another. But what I'm gonna do is actually make a different kind of backpack, a very special backpack, called the Metallurgist's backpack right here. This is a backpack added by my own mod, More Backpacks. And I gave this backpack a very, very special feature. If I could just get some string and wool. Are you kidding me? Okay. String and wool. Yes. And a chest. Boom. Metallurgist's backpack. Okay. I designed this backpack to hold anything, well, pretty much anything that's an ingot. So gold, iron, copper, but not redstone, only ingots. And it can hold the steel ingots. But it has an extra special feature, okay? See that kind of steel right there? Now watch what happens when I pick this steel up. Okay, never mind, it goes right into my inventory. Let me put 2 of them back. Drop it, and then I pick it up. The heck? Oh. Well, never mind. I guess that's broken. Oh man, I gotta fix that. It's supposed to turn this kind of steel into the kind of steel that's already in the backpack. Why didn't it do that? Oh man. Oh no! Well, apparently I have a bug that I need to track down. You know what? I guess I'll just still carry all the metals in my backpack. Why not? That's what it's there for, really. Not even gonna be close. Oh man, it is very close. Okay, well. That was embarrassing. I'll just show you something I did and then it didn't even work. Okay, darn it. Okay, I'm gonna be back after I pulverize up a bunch more coal and, pulverize this gravel to get its flint. So, be back after I got all that stuff. Right, I forgot. One more thing I wanted to do was show you that, this engine that was here, the lava one, magmatic engine, ran out of lava. So I picked it up and moved it down here and made some energy conduits. So here it is. Gonna hook this up like that, like this, like that. Now I need my... Here I go again, not being prepared for stuff. Need my Omni wrench and the liquiducts. Okay, make sure to hit this with a wrench, turn to orange, so output, it will take energy from the magmatic engine up into there, that which is already blue, so it's good. Put this one here and that there. Now, these liquid ducts have an interesting feature in that they don't connect when they have different things in them, which is extremely useful. So you could put two different two different lines of things next to each other and they won't touch. But what happens if you do want them to connect? If you want this one to be filled with lava from here, just hit the side of it with the wrench. Bam, then they merged and this one instantly filled up with lava and started running. Alright, now it should also, by the way, it should stop running when this energy cell gets full. Our lava thing is stuck again. Oh yeah, either that or it doesn't. It might not load the chunk up the first time that you start the world until you go to the nether and get near it. It might not. I have put the gravel in here and it's extracting its stuff into the powered furnace, but we killed enough time that now it's ready. Okay. Yep. Terrible. Coal ball. Put those in the compressor. Put more in there. Suppose I should show you what you do with the coal balls. What you do is come on. Okay, you put the coal balls around either an obsidian, a block of iron, or bricks to make a coal chunk. Either one of these is good, but I'm going to use bricks because they're cheapest, I think, and I have clay. So I'm going to put these into the powered furnace to start making some bricks for me. Right, as you can see, my pick is nearly dead, so it's time to repair it. This is the first time? Yeah, this is the first time I've repaired it. Bam, almost all the way, not quite. Cool. I never did make that dagger like I said I would, did I? Long sword, cross sword, chisel. I'm not sure if that's done yet. Oh! Speaking of which, this tab here, I have no idea what this is. I really don't. I'm guessing this is from Tinker's Construct, but I literally have no idea what any of this stuff is. So, I just updated a bunch of mods one day and saw this tab, and I'm like, well, what is this thing? So, I honestly have no idea what that is. We're gonna have to find out that one together. And of course, this can all be automated, and I probably will have it automated one day. I'll just have a automagic mining machine, gather in resources and sort it all out and do whatever. But for now, coal chunk. Okay. And then take this coal chunk and compress it again. Bam, industrial diamond. Industrial craft used to make industrial diamonds, and then they changed it to just make regular diamonds. I'm assuming that once again it's GregTech turning things back. Should be able to make just about anything with the diamond. And then you can turn it back to a regular diamond anyway. I've yet to figure out if Greg added some sort of special recipes that only use industrial diamonds and don't use regular ones. Anyway. Boop. I want a regular diamond anyway. Awesome! So for those of you who weren't doing the math as we went along, it takes an entire stack of coal to make one diamond. Still, there's a lot of coal out there. Alright, I'm gonna be working on this, making a bunch of diamonds, and I'll be back. Okay, so the coal is coming along great. I've got a bunch of compressed coal balls. But I was thinking what else I could do with this episode, and I realized that then I want to get into, or I decided I want to get into GregTech. Actually get into using some of its own machines and stuff, instead of just looking at all the recipes he changed. Because I went down to the nether to replace the engines to get the lava pumping, and it reminded me of all this ore down there that we can't actually use. This kind, and this kind. These three dusts that aren't actually useful until you get into the GregTech machines. So I figured, time to get into the GregTech machines. So what we need first is an industrial centrifuge. This thing. Oh boy. Okay, forget those things. I don't even know what those need. Refined iron plates or aluminum plates. Advanced circuits. Okay, we know how to make a circuit, so we can make these. There are other ways to do it. It's not titanium. Let's get the... Advanced machine block. Carbon plate. Advanced alloy machine block. Carbon plate. Okay, here we go. You can take coal dust, another thing you can do with coal. Make the raw carbon fibers 2 to a carbon mesh, compress that to a carbon plate. Advanced alloy made with mixed metal ingots, which I guess we can't actually do, because Greg turned them all into plates. Sorry. Really confusing. Really complicated recipe. It's an extractor. Just an extractor would be fine. Okay. Plates, though. We need a plate bending machine. So, plate bending machine. That's a little bit simpler, maybe. Pistons, electronic circuits, the compressor, which we made one of those. We know how to do that. Conveyor module, more plates. Here we go. Refined iron, glass, more circuits, electronic battery. Yeah, everything in GregTech is insanely complicated and requires a dozen machines to make. I guess this wasn't quite a dozen, but several machines to make. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electronic circuits. Good thing I got plenty of rubber. There are other ways to make the circuits. Also just recyclable recipes. Copper cable, basic circuit board. Electrum, refined iron, plates in an assembly machine. That does not help me. Okay. Let's get some bricks. Alright, compressor of 3 more diamonds. And we are going to need a bunch of cables. Remember how I said you need a lot of rubber? Yeah, I wasn't kidding. There we go. That's one way to do it. And we're gonna need refined iron. Oh, I know this. I'm in here. Okay. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Redstone. I could probably, you know what? Yeah, just make them all. Might as well. Let's get a few of these while we're at it too. What am I missing? 3 refined. Oh, I need some refined iron. Ah! Why didn't I see that one coming? Boom! 3 more industrial diamonds. Diamonds! Bam! Took us 2 diamonds to make. I had 4. I took 2 of them to make that pulverizer, so we've made 4 since then. Awesome. More steel. Levels are really starting to rack up, since you don't lose them when you die. I'm gonna have to do something with them. Experience and leveling isn't really my thing. Enchanting isn't really my thing. Let's just throw that extra in there. Piston. Really? I specifically made up a whole bunch. Because I thought I made up a bunch. Oh, you know what? There's only 2 pieces of bronze. Because you can make pistons with bronze. And it's a little bit cheaper than, I think, a little bit cheaper than using iron. Again, it's a GregTech recipe. So, GregTech adds the ability to use bronze, more bronze, aluminum, refined iron or steel, or titanium. But of course, those things are all more expensive than iron. Only bronze, I think, is less. Okay. And then compressors. You can use the machine block as a storage block of refined iron, if you ever were so inclined. What? Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Plate bending machine. One good thing about GregTech is that when you hover over it, it'll tell you the max EU input, 32 EU per tick, which is what the fat box here outputs. So it is safe to plug it in You know what? I'm gonna put it up here. Plug it in up there. This cable. And bam, plate bending machine and all this stuff, which I honestly only partially kind of sort of maybe certain of what they do. But I'm pretty sure that their GregTech machines are sort of like these thermal expansion ones that they can output automatically. Which is cool, but I actually don't need that for the plate bending machine. Okay, industrial centrifuge. I don't think we'll be getting around to actually crafting the industrial centrifuge this time. Hold up. Let me make more diamonds. I'll be back. Alright, well we're running low on time, but I figured I'll try it anyway. So let's start by making up some plates. That's actually really fast. Okay, cool. I had no idea that would work so quickly. Excellent. I decided to, in order to save some time, get the materials, as many of the materials as possible, ready ahead of time. Just throw this whole thing in there. I can't make enough refined iron. We're gonna need some circuits. Now I have 2 circuits already. Need to upgrade them to advanced circuit. Get some lapis, redstone, and glowstone, which unfortunately I have, so that's good. Okay. Oh, coal dust. Oh man. Oh, son. Oh. Well, never mind then. I am going to have to go, I think, and mine to make these carbon plates. Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. Oh, I made all those diamonds and now I need the coal. Okay, I'm gonna go mine a bunch and be right back. Alright, did a little bit of mining. Fortunately, coal being coal, it wasn't that hard. By my calculations, I need 34... No wait, I only need 32 pieces. Duh. Okay. Yep, there we go. And then we just compress those. Told you the compressor was going to be useful. Okay, now let's tell you what these things are for. Going to use these to make some mixed metal ingots. And put those in the plate bending machine. Or the compressor. That's how you would do it in vanilla industrial craft. But that works just as well in there. Okay, that's getting that. We're gonna need 2 of these. Oh, that doesn't even get the extractor. We're gonna need another one for the extractor. We have wood. It's a good thing I made plenty of extra circuits, huh? Okay, we're gonna need some... Boom! Industrial centrifuge. Awesome. Whoa, look at that texture. It's actually moving while I'm holding it. I don't think it's supposed to do that. I mean, while you're holding it. Yeah. You can move these things, so it's not really that big a deal if I decide to move it somewhere else. But ah, oh, and it also said right here, max input 32 EU per tick. Plug that in. And we have access to this monstrosity. Wow. Okay. Recipes. Lava. Whoa, we get electrum, tin, and copper. Get electrum out of lava? Really? Lava set, lava cans. It's got 98 recipes. This thing has a lot of uses. For separating things. You break stuff apart, you separate it. Near depleted uranium and get thorium? All kinds of stuff. So you can get clay and sand out of dirt. Interesting, interesting. That's methane. You get methane from all kinds of plant material. Boom. You get even more rubber out of the sticky resin than you normally would. Cool. Pulverized iron. Get some tin or nickel. Again, getting more sticky resin. And rubber. Okay, here's where some of the important ones are. You can get all kinds of different kinds of dusts and things from stuff that are used in other things. Mercury, silicon, pyrite, ruby dust, which is useful. Ruby dust is the only source of chrome. Get redstone and gold out of glowstone. Neat. Take your ender eye, get ender pearl dust and blaze dust. Get redstone, gold, and coal dust out of netherrack. And somewhere in here, red garnet dust, yellow garnet dust, dark ashes, red rock dust, marble dust, basalt dust, iron dust, gold. Oh, come on. Hydrogen deuterium. Oh, you know what? These are probably all... Ah! The industrial electrolyzer, all that. I don't even have the right machine for all those ores in the nether. Darn it all. Oh well. This thing still got 1,000,001 uses, and we will be using it quite a bit. Okay, but I think that's the episode. We're probably a little bit over time. Try to keep things around 30 minutes, just because it's not too long or too short. And, okay. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Yeah, okay. See you later.